everyone! Welcome to baby Layla's 2-week update video. I can't believe that it has already been 2 weeks. Time is flying by. She actually turned 2 weeks yesterday, but today was her 2-week baby doctor appointment, so we were able to see how much she weighs and her length so that we could update you guys on that. So that is why we are uploading today. So Layla now weighs 7 pounds 7 ounces. When she was born, she weighed 6 pounds 9 ounces, so she has almost gained a pound, which I was not surprised by because she loves to eat. So I knew that she was gaining weight and really healthy, so we're grateful for that. She is also 20 inches long now. When she was born, she was 19¼ inches. It is just really crazy how quickly babies grow. It's really fun to watch her grow, but it is also very bittersweet because she's so tiny, and I just know that this time where she's just a tiny little newborn laying here doesn't last very long. So I'm just trying to take it all in and enjoy every second, because I know that as she gets older, I'm also going to enjoy that so much. So she is still wearing newborn clothes. She hasn't quite fit into 0 to 3 months. So she's wearing newborn clothes and newborn diapers still. And I was just actually doing laundry and folding all of her little newborn clothes and remembering when I bought them and just looking at how tiny they were, and I was so excited to have a tiny little baby again. And then I was also thinking it's not going to be long until this basket of clothes is too small and we're moving on to bigger sizes. So it is really fun. I'm sorry I'm repeating myself, but it is very bittersweet. It's just so crazy how fast they grow. So like I just said, she is a really good eater. She eats about every 2 to 3 hours. She's still nursing really well, and everything is going really good as far as that goes. She's also a really good sleeper, which I'm so grateful for. She sleeps in her little bassinet right next to my bed, and she wakes up about every 3 to 3.5 hours to eat. We change her diaper, and then she goes right back to sleep back in her bassinet. So nighttime has been really great. We're all getting enough sleep, and everyone's doing good. Can you hear that? I hope you could hear that. Something that I have loved about nighttime is that after I feed her and I'm holding her just like this to make sure that she's all the way back to sleep, she smiles a lot and sometimes will giggle in her sleep, which I love. So that is really fun at night. And like I said, we're getting a lot of sleep, so when she does wake up, it is kind of exciting because I do miss her while we're sleeping. I just love holding her all day, so when she wakes up, I never feel like, oh no, I'm just always so excited to see her. So nighttime is going really well. I hope that it continues to. We're kind of on a pretty good schedule. She usually wakes up around 9 o'clock, 9 or 10, which is heavenly, I know. And she'll be awake for a little while, and then she'll fall back to sleep, and then wake up around noon to 1 and want to eat, and then she's awake for a little while, and then she takes a pretty long nap where she'll wake up to eat, but she goes right back to sleep. And then she usually wakes up in the nighttime around 9:30 or 10, and then she is wide awake until about 11:30 or midnight, which works out great for me because I'm a night owl and I usually don't go to sleep much earlier than that. So she is awake for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then that is why she sleeps so good at night. So I like the schedule that we're on. It will be really nice in the summertime because the kids won't have school and it won't matter what time we're going to bed or waking up. And I am really grateful to be home with them so that we can have kind of these crazy hours. But I am grateful to be on somewhat of a schedule. If for some reason she is awake earlier in the night and wants to go to sleep earlier, then I definitely will go to bed. Like the other night we went to bed at 10, and that was great too. So I just kind of go off of her schedule, but she has been pretty consistent with that schedule that I just mentioned. She still loves to be swaddled, so we are swaddling her every night. She seems to sleep a lot better during the night, and I'll swaddle her throughout the day if she's sleeping for a long period of time. She just seems so much more content when she is swaddled up, and she definitely sleeps a lot better. So we are still swaddling, but I do make sure to let her arms and her legs out so that she can stretch out throughout the day. And then again, when I am changing her diaper at night, I stretch her arms out, and so that she kind of has a break from being swaddled up. But she does just really seem to love to be swaddled. She is awake a lot more now throughout the day, which we love to see her little eyes. And she is, got coughs and a bad taste. She's also a lot more alert. She notices faces. When she hears noises, she'll turn her head to different voices, which is really exciting for Winston because he loves to. Speaking of Winston, that is Winston banging on the floors upstairs. Winston loves to get down and talk to her and say, "Hi, baby Layla." And now she'll turn her little head to him, which really makes him so happy. And I think the older kids love it too when they talk to her and she looks for their voices. I mean, I love it. It makes me excited. So she definitely is more alert and noticing noises. She gets startled really easily, which always makes me sad when they get scared and their little arms are like, ah. But it is a lot of fun now that she's awake more often during the day. She also has a really strong neck. From the time that she was born, she was like picking her head up. If we laid her on her chest, she would pull her little head up. And when we got home from the hospital, Casey had her on his chest and she pulled her little head up and was turning it. So she is really, really strong. Braylee was the exact same way, so it's really fun to see those similarities in those two. So she is a strong girl. The only time that she has been fussy was a couple of days ago, and I knew that she was congested and kind of stuffy, and I had tried to suck any boogers out that I could get to and nothing was coming out, but I could tell she was stuffy. I tried a humidifier. That didn't really seem to work. And then she had a big, huge sneeze. I think she sneezed 3 times. And on the last sneeze, she sneezed out a giant booger. And I know that might seem kind of gross to you, but I was dying that the size of that booger was in her nose because her nose is so, so tiny. She seemed so much happier after that, and I felt terrible knowing that she had that giant booger in her nose. So after that, we got some little saline drops and we were able to suck more boogers out of her nose. The saline just kind of helps loosen everything up, and then you can suck the boogers out a little easier because this one seemed kind of hard. So that's why I couldn't get it out without the saline drops. And so I am really grateful we were able to get all of the boogers out of her little nose, and she just seems so much happier. Even though she couldn't breathe, she was still such a good baby. She really, really has just been the best baby. I feel very, very spoiled that she's eating so well and nursing so well and just very content throughout the day. So we are just loving every second. I also think that she's starting to kind of smile, or I don't know if she's recognizing voices and her little face will just light up, but that's been a lot of fun too. She just is the sweetest, and I just feel so, so lucky. She's also still taking a binky, which is great. Sometimes when we're in the car, I think all babies do this, they don't love their car seats and they'll kind of get a little bit fussy. So it is really nice that she'll take a binky or a pacifier to just kind of self-soothe, and that really has helped a lot. I don't want to give it to her too often because I know it's really easy for babies to get attached to a binky, and I know it can be really hard to take it away. So I'm hoping to just be able to help her soothe herself with the binky for now, but not get too attached. So we will see how that goes. Something else that we're hoping to do this week or next is newborn pictures with the family. We were able to take some newborn pictures at the hospital, and they were beautiful. I can't wait to get them back and to show you guys. But I wanted to do some with the family like we did with Winston, probably just on my bed. Just a really pretty and easygoing photo shoot. I cherish those pictures that I have with Winston and wish that I would have done that with my other two. So that is definitely something that we want to do very, very soon. I wish that I would have already done it, but if we can get it done in the next week or two, that would be perfect. I also talked to the doctor about her little skin tag on her ear, and I mentioned in my last video that we were probably going to have it removed, and we talked to him about that, and he said that most doctors like to wait until they're about a year old, till it's a little bit bigger, and they can make sure it's not attached to anything like any major veins or anything that might cause any problems. So we are going to stick with the doctor's advice and wait. We'll probably go and see another doctor and see what that doctor says that would be the one that would actually remove it. So we'll see how that goes, but I'll definitely keep you updated on that. I'm not at all concerned about it. I think it's cute. It doesn't bother me. I think that she's perfect. So I'm just going to go off of what the doctor says. I just don't want it to grow and be big and a problem or something that she dislikes. So we will just see what the doctor says, but I will definitely keep you updated on that. Alright, well, Miss Layla just slept right through her 2-week update. I do plan on doing another update video in a couple of weeks, and then probably monthly after that, just to keep you updated on what's going on with this sweet girl as she grows and changes so quickly. This has been a lot of fun. I'm so grateful that you guys have been along on this journey with me throughout my pregnancy, and now that I get to update you on what's going on with her monthly. So thank you so much for watching and being a part of our lives. I am just so grateful for each of you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.